everyone, welcome back. We're here with a movie reaction. Today we're watching Gran Torino. I've heard the name Gran Torino before. I don't know the plot or anything like that. I don't know if this will help me figure out any references from the Back to the Future 3. But yeah, I'm looking forward to jumping into it. The full-length reaction will be available over on Patreon. You can check it out there. And we have other exclusive TV shows and movies. We're starting out Fallout, but let's hit play.
I'm real sorry about Dorothy Walt.
Thanks for coming, Al.
Oh, we don't approve? She doesn't seem to be really dressed for the occasion. Wow.
Look at the way the old man glared at Ashley. Can't even tone it down for Mom's funeral.
Dad's still living in the 50s. Expects his granddaughter to dress a little more modest.
I mean, to a funeral, it's understandable.
There's nothing anyone can do that won't disappoint the old man.
Okay.
You know, that's why we stopped doing Thanksgivings.
Oh, so he's...
What are you gonna do with him? You know, don't you think he's gonna get in trouble all by himself in the old neighborhood?
Why don't you have him move in with you?
Death is often a bittersweet occasion. Bitter in the pain, sweet in the salvation. All of these questions can frustrate you at times.
Can you blame him for glaring then? That's your grandma's funeral, right?
Is that Dad?
No. Platoon E Company,
Was Dad also in the military?
Korea.
Where's Korea?
I'll go down to the basement and get some chairs.
Oh, I can do that, Dad.
No, I need them now, not next week.
Ah!
Look at this.
Hey boys, how about you help Grandpa bring up chairs? You can take one each.
This ghetto is a dead zone for my cell, and I'm bored.
Go help Grandpa Walt with the chairs.
Me? Yes, you. Grandpa, what would you like some help?
You probably just painted your nails.
Why did you guys make me do that? Okay, honey, really.
Oh no, I just could never. Even if my grandpa was a grouch,
How many swamp rats can you get in one room?
What? Ma'am. You didn't even try to hide it.
I never knew you had a cool old car.
It's been here since before you were born.
What are you gonna do with it when you, like, die?
Wow. Already trying. I can't.
Then what about that super cool retro couch that you have in the den? I think it would look really good in my dorm room, and I don't have any furniture.
Do you have any jumper cables? My uncle's car is...
Oh, have some respect, Zipperhead. We're in mourning here.
How are you holding up, Walt?
Mr. Kowalski.
You do seem really young.
My wife and I became quite close. She asked that I watch over you when she passed on.
Aww.
I appreciate the kindness you've shown to my wife.
It was her desire for you to go to confession.
Well, I confess that I never really cared for church very much, and I confess that I have no desire to confess.
Got your job cut out for you. Is it a housewarming party or... But they're all dressed in black too.
Wish I could help, Dad, but gotta get the kids home.
Fine, just go.
Aww. Well, no wonder the kids don't help. They don't see their parents helping. There's no modeling the appropriate behavior.
American.
Well, I see why the kids are the way they are, I guess. I don't know.
Rice burner this, Jap burner that, you know?
Well, what do you expect, Mitch? The man worked at a Ford plant for all those years.
Oh my god.
Damn barbarians.
Oh, it is a funeral. Oh, so this is Dad? The disrespect here too, man. Is this something different or? Oh.
Polarski'd roll over in his grave if he could see his lawn now.
I guess y'all both the same. Whoa, why was that dark?
Hi there, Walt.
Look, I'm not a friend of yours. Why do you insist on calling me Walt?
Mr. Kowalski. Thought I'd drop by and see how you're doing. I haven't seen you in church in a while.
Why don't you just take off down the road?
Do you have a problem with me, Mr. Kowalski?
Well, I think you're an overeducated 27-year-old virgin who likes to hold the hands of old ladies who are superstitious and promises them eternity.
Is you a boy or is you a girl, man? I can't tell.
Rude.
Everywhere you go, man. To your rice paddy.
Oh no.
A little cousin over there.
Sure that's your cousin, man?
Oh gosh, and their car's coming. Bah.
Come on, man. Get in the car, man.
Get in the car, man.
Aw, he's like, I just want to be left alone.
What you doing, man?
Jeez, rolling. What is it to y'all?
Come on, man. We just bailed you out, dog. Man.
Ah.
Come on, child, man.
Hey, get it, man. Let's go. Hey,
Yeah, let's just go.
Wake up your little girl.
tomorrow. Come on, man. Let's go.
Like, I just don't get why people care so much about what other people be doing. Like, if you don't want to come, like, what's it to you?
Hey, Tom.
Hey, what's up? What are you doing, little man? Why are you doing women's work?
He doesn't want to talk to you.
Hey, Spider. Who that?
What's up?
Spider? Bong.
Spider. Hey, so how old are you anyway?
Mentally, I'm way too old for you.
What?
The what?
Help your little bro do this gardening.
You gonna roll with us, man? Come on.
Dude.
He can't even have peace at home. Didn't he just lose his dad?
I've been there, done it, and I seen it, man. Back in the day, everybody used to want to beat me up, dude.
Okay, well, I guess they're trying to just...
Come on.
We're cuz, right? We're family.
We'll
This
have
is
some fun.
women's
Come on.
work, man.
Don't get your hands dirty, man.
It wasn't one of like the aunties also saying something about he's here doing dishes or he won't be the man of the house?
Spider told me our boy next door got a badass wife.
Okay, that's why y'all pestering him.
Yeah, my little cousin being a little man.
Whoa. That's a nice car.
Hell yeah. Gran Torino.
Yo, man, it's still in mint condition.
It's in mint condition, man.
So, here's where my flock congregates when they're not in church. Hi, Walt.
What brings you in here, Father?
Why keep calling him Walt when he says he don't want to be called Walt?
Damn, Padre. You are persistent, aren't you?
Promised your wife. Have a Diet Coke.
This is a bar. You have a drink.
Regular Coke then.
But gin and tonic.
Attaboy. What do you want?
She was very insistent. She made me.
Well, you're kind of fond of promising things you can't deliver on.
Life and death.
Damn.
What do you know about life and death?
I'm a priest.
But all you know is what you learned in preschool. Death is bittersweet. That's what you know about life and death, and it's pathetic.
What do you know, Mr. Kowalski?
I lived for almost 3 years in Korea with his bikes. We shot men, hacked 17-year-olds to death with shovels.
Okay, that's...
Stuff I'll remember till the day I die. Things I'll live with. I survived the war. Got married, had a family.
Sounds like you know a lot more about death than you do living.
Maybe so.
Oh my god. Oh my god. They're just kids. Let's hope it doesn't escalate to that point. Oh, it's him? Dang, I hate this.
man, come on, get in the car. Come on, let's go, man, get in.
Oh. Was that because you fell? Or is that like the cough from the beginning? Because that cough in the beginning, I was like,
Hey, morning, Dad. It's your number one son, Mitch.
okay, you do try.
1 in the afternoon, it's not morning. So what do you want?
What? Nothing.
What do you
What would I want?
Your wife's already gone through all your mother's jewelry.
No, Dad. I'm just calling to see how you're doing. Smooth sailing.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Dad.
Here it is.
You wouldn't happen to still know that guy that has the Lions season tickets?
It's a very transactional relationship in this family, but I mean, I understand because dad doesn't seem to really have much of a nurturing relationship, I guess.
What are you doing out here, man?
Nothing.
Can't I just come hang out with my little cousin?
No, what do you want?
I have good news for you, man.
Come on, man, we're gonna give you another shot, man, come on.
You're even doing this in front of Auntie? Whole lot of disrespectful children. Daddy's gnome! Oh.
Get off my lawn.
Go back in the house.
Yeah. I blow a hole in your face and then I go in the house.
Okay.
He said, okay.
But you better watch your back.
Oh, Lord.
Thank you.
Get off my lawn.
Dang, he is on high alert. Aww. Here I'm being touched by this, and he's like, trash.
Come on, no more. No more. No more. Why are you bringing me all this garbage anyway?
Garbage.
Because you saved Tao.
I kept a bunch of jabbering gooks off of my lawn.
Well, you're a hero to the neighborhood.
Oh, the neighbor. Oh, okay. So the uncle that came is just a neighbor.
That's my mom, Boo. I'm Sue, and that's my brother, Tao.
So?
Tao wants to say something.
I'm sorry.
That was me the other
We're trying
day.
to steal your car.
Oh, you didn't recognize him?
You step on this property again, you're done.
Well, at least he said sorry. Oh, is that Grandma?
Why didn't you just call the police? I do work with some of the Hmong gangs, and I heard there was some trouble in the neighborhood.
I mean, it was kind of immediate. Like, the police would have taken a while to get here, wouldn't they?
You know, I prayed that they would show up, but nobody answered.
What were you thinking? We're talking life and death here.
Things go wrong, you gotta act quickly. When we were in Korea and 1,000 screaming gooks came across our line, we didn't call the police.
We're not in Korea, Mr. Kowalski.
Yeah, I mean,
I've been thinking about our conversation on life and death. How you carry around all the horrible things you were forced to do.
Right.
It seems it would do you good to unload some of that burden. I do know about forgiveness. And I've seen a lot of men admitted their guilt and left their burdens behind them. Stronger men than you. Men at war who were ordered to do appalling things and are now at peace.
You came here with your guns loaded this time.
Thank you.
The thing that haunts a man the most is what he isn't ordered to do.
Finally look like a human being again.
I was always hoping you'd die off and I'd get somebody in here who knew what the hell they were doing. Just keep hanging around like the doo-wop dago you are. $10. Jesus Christ, Mark.
It's been $10 for the last 5 years, you hard-nosed.
These guys.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Man, look at this.
Ooh, boy.
Oh, yeah.
Damn.
You can't say hi?
Let's keep walking.
Yeah, it's cool, dog.
Da.
Let's go down a corner spot, you know, get some CDs. It's all good, bro. What? Come on, it's all good, bro.
You here to bring me this little present?
Nah,
Months, you bringing it to us?
Oh, don't worry.
Oh my
I'll
God.
take real good care of her.
Another asshole who has a fetish for Asian girls.
What's your name, girl?
Oh, he said, I like that.
Just come on to every woman who walks past and cram it. That's my name.
Oh, she tough.
What? You gonna hit me now?
Crazy.
I like them like that.
He was like, oh, I like that. Are you gonna keep driving or are you gonna help out?
Stop! Go!
Huh?
The hell these spooks up to?
Get your ass on, hunky, while I still let you. What's wrong with him, man?
What's wrong with this nigga? The hell? Put his finger at him. Yeah.
Now, hey, Pops. Come on now.
Now get in the truck.
Don't get in the truck, girl.
He's not getting the truck, girl. What about him?
Want to be super spade or something? These guys don't want to be your bro, and I don't blame them.
Oh, he's like, I'm not giving you a ride.
Take care now.
I'm done. He's just making enemies everywhere now, but he's doing it to help. He wasn't ordered to do this.
What's the matter with you, for Christ's sake? Trying to get yourself killed?
You can say the same about you.
Thought you Asian girls were supposed to be smart.
I know.
And what about that goofball guy you were with?
His name is Trey.
Yeah, well,
Trey?
should be hanging out with your own people, the other humongs. Yeah.
Ramon, not Hummel.
Well, how did you end up in my neighborhood then? Why didn't you stay there?
There is no there.
It's a Vietnam thing. We fought on your side, and when the Americans quit, the communists started killing all the Hmong.
Well, I don't know how you ended up in the Midwest. Jungle people wanting to be in the great frozen tundra.
Kill people. Booga booga booga.
Yeah.
I guess she's, you know, spunky enough to keep up with him.
You'd think the cold would keep all the idiots out. You know something, kid? You're all right. But what about that dimwit brother of yours?
That.
Hao is actually really smart. He doesn't know which direction to go in.
We're toad.
It's really common. The girls go to college, and the boys go to jail.
Two peas in a pod.
Your birthday today.
Aww.
This year, you have to make a choice between two life paths. Second chances come your way. Might seem to be an anti-climax.
I should have been listening. It might have been like a parallel to the story.
1178. The hell is it with kids nowadays?
For reals. Aww. He is a good kid. That makes me sad.
How about that, Daisy?
I'm so stuck on the fact that he lost his dad. She's like, that's my grandson.
Good, Karen, give it to me.
Here you go.
It's a gopher. Stuff. That makes things a lot easier.
That is
It's a
insulting.
phone. We thought that it would make things easier.
You've worked hard your whole life. Maybe it's time you started thinking about... We're thinking about the house. You know,
Y'all.
with Mom gone, it's got to be a lot to maintain her.
Yeah, no, there are these great places now, you know, these communities.
You got to check it out. We've brought some brochures.
The grandkids
They're
aren't even
really
here to
nice.
wish him happy
They really
birthday.
are. It's like staying in a hotel practically.
We have a good time.
Oh no.
Play some golf, maybe?
I don't think he plays golf.
Bitch, kicking us out on his birthday. I told you this was a bad idea.
I know.
We should have stayed home with Josh and Ashley.
I mean, you could come. You don't have to do all that extra stuff. Just say happy birthday.
We're having a barbecue. You want to come over? There's tons of food.
Just keep your hands off my dog.
We only eat cats.
I didn't even catch the joke.
Come on, you can be my special guest.
I thought he just meant don't pet my dog.
Yeah.
We've got beer too.
Say less.
After all, it is my birthday.
Really? Happy birthday, Wally.
Wally?
Well, no, Pat. Every time I look at somebody, they always look at the ground. She hates me.
Yeah, she does.
Hey.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
It's not like that in Japan though. So I had a culture shock when
Touch one person on the head will consider looking someone in the eye to be very rude.
You people are nuts. He's been staring at me the whole evening.
He's a Lord family shaman.
Yeah, move it.
You're funny, Wally. Corker's interested in you. He heard what you did.
oh,
It's a great honor.
read away. Or do you not read poems? I don't
All
know.
right, take a seat.
At least he's socializing. I like this for him.
Says that people do not respect you. They don't even want to look at you. The way you live, your food has no flavor. Like a mistake that you did. You're not satisfied with?
Oh, yeah. What were you not ordered to do that's haunting you? I didn't think it'd be a specific event, but this
Because you have no happiness
sounds
in
like...
life. You're not at peace.
See, there's that cough again.
Are you all right?
Oh.
Yeah, I'm fine.
I don't like this. I'm gonna be sad. Are you seeing the doctor?
I've got more in common with these gooks than I do my own spoiled, rotten family.
Are you okay? You were bleeding.
You know, I bit my tongue. Why don't we go down and get some of that good food? You know, I'm starving.
I can't deal. Oh, that does look. I love how they just keep adding to his plate.
Come on, you glutton. You told me not to leave you alone.
Thank you very much, but I have to go now.
I'm really loving this for him. Yeah, hang out with the young kids?
Look who's over there.
Yeah, the kid who stole my Gran Torino. Yeah, Toad.
You tried, yeah. You're like, okay, this needs to be fixed. You fix it? That was fast.
Here, try it.
You getting lit? What do you want?
My friends and I were just wondering what you're doing here.
True.
Name's Walt.
Hi, Walt. I'm Yua. What do you do?
I fix things.
Let's fix your health too.
Okay, yum yum. Pleasure.
Yum yum.
I'd look down too if I was you. I never thought you were worse with women than you are at stealing cars. You don't know what you're talking about. You're wrong, egg roll. But I got the best woman who was ever on this planet to marry me. You're letting Click Clack Ding Dong and Charlie Chan just walk out with Miss What's-Her-Face.
Yum yum.
Who? Yum yum. You know, the girl in the... She's been looking at you all day, stupid.
You mean you are?
Yeah, yum yum. But you let her just walk right out with the Three Stooges. I gotta go. Good day, puss cake.
Dang. I thought they were gonna have more of a bonding session, but he just laid it on him and dipped.
No more.
They said, yeah.
Okay, put him over there.
This is so sweet. All right, look at you. You know what? I just remembered.
No more.
He's made trouble with a cousin.
Oh, all right.
He's a yeah, bring it in.
What's going on?
Paul is here to make amends.
Oh.
He's here to work for you. My mama said he dishonored the family, and now he has to work off his debt.
I don't even want him on my property.
Yeah.
I thought we went over all that.
If he doesn't want to do it, then let's just go.
Shut up.
I thought you were gonna take pity on him.
Come on. Never thought he'd show.
Dang.
All right, what are you good at?
So gloomy.
Like what?
Gardening, dishes.
I don't know.
You just go over there and count the birds. All you slopes are supposed to be good at math, right?
You know, just when I think there's no more insults he could like say.
What do you have for me today? You want me to watch paint drying?
Don't get flip with me, boy.
I don't care if you insult me or say racist things.
Because you have no teeth, you have no balls, kid.
So why don't you just find something useful for me to do?
I'm not useless, and I maintain my own property. The swamp rats, on the other hand, you just can't help it. How long do I have you for?
Oh.
You can take that gutter and nail it back up. I'm tired of looking at it the last 3 years.
Hmm? Is it Friday? Why are you smiling? Oh. I don't like this.
Lord Almighty, knock it off.
It's my last day. So what else do you have for me to do?
Yeah, that's why he's smiling.
Take the day off.
Thank goodness. I was wondering when you'd go.
Husky?
You do it to them too.
Mr. Kowalski?
Good morning. I think we should immediately start a full battery of tests, checking out all the issues that you've had.
Excuse me.
What are
Dr. Feldman,
all
my
the
regular
issues?
Dr. Feldman retired 3 years ago.
Is it because she's a woman or because she's Asian? Or both?
You talk to him.
Mitch?
He's your father.
Hey, Dad.
It's me, your dad.
Yeah, I know.
How's
What
everything
is
going?
it? Shouldn't you be concerned if he's calling, asking this?
Everybody's great.
How about work?
Busy. Speaking of busy, I got a lot on my plate right now.
Yeah.
No, not at all.
Especially the way y'all waiting for his house and car and couch. You'd think you'd jump on this to be like, oh, what's wrong?
This kid doesn't have a chance.
What do you know about faucets?
Love of faith. Must be 100 degrees in here.
Oh gosh, that thing looks like it's gonna fall out. We're gonna have to go fix that too.
Where'd you get all this stuff?
May come as a surprise to a thief, but I bought this stuff.
Yeah, that's not what I meant.
Every tool in here has a purpose. Everything has a job to do.
I can't afford to buy all this stuff.
Take these 3 items right here. WD-40, vice grips, some duct tape. Anything else you need, you just borrow it, that's all.
What's with that? I just saw you coughed up blood. That's not good.
Those guys were here the other night.
Just a gang. A bunch of Vang gangbangers. They were kind of pissed that I blew my first initiation.
What was your initiation supposed to be?
I thought you put 2 and 2 together already.
My Gran Torino? Christ almighty.
Yeah. Thank goodness.
Code, you got a minute?
You help him, he helps you.
Here it is. You stand right back here and you push.
Oh yeah, I'll take the top. It looks pretty heavy.
Look, I'm not crippled. Now listen to me, Zip.
Now you listen, old man.
Oh.
I'm here because you needed help. So it's either top or I'm out of here.
You tell him.
That thing weighs a ton.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do with it?
Sell it, I guess.
How much?
You looking for a freezer? $25 and it's yours.
Aww.
25?
This will save me money putting an ad in the paper.
Kind of ironic, huh? So, watching the car that he tried to steal from you? It's nice of you to kind of look after him like this. He doesn't have any real role models.
I'm not any role model.
But you're a good man, Wally. I wish our father would have been more like you. He was really hard on us, really traditional.
Yeah, well, I'm old school.
Yeah, but you're an American. You like him, don't you?
Are you kidding?
You spend time with him, teach him how to fix things, and you're a good man.
I'm not a good man. Get me another beer, Dragon Lady.
You know, you should quit. That's bad for you.
So is being in a gang.
I saw you cough up blood. What's that emblem supposed to mean anyways? Your ancient Cub Scout emblem?
Oh, look at him coming back with jokes.
So, what do you want to do with your life, kid?
I was thinking about maybe sales.
Really? You don't seem like a salesman.
My oldest son is in sales. Licensed to steal. Thinking about going to school, maybe?
School costs money.
Well, maybe you should get a job.
Maybe you could just pay me.
Yeah, very funny.
Well, what kind of job could I ever get?
Get a job in construction. I know people in the trades. And I think you ought to date Miss Yum Yum, too.
Miss Yum Yum.
Now you're just gonna learn how guys talk.
Ah, the barbershop.
You cheap bastard. I should have known you'd come in. I was having such a pleasant day.
He's a pussy kid from next door. I'm just trying to man him up a little. That's how guys talk to one another.
They do?
Go on out and come back in and talk to him like a man.
I would fail this. I'm glad I wasn't born a boy then.
Like this.
Nice shop you have.
What's up, you old Italian prick?
Get out of my shop before I blow your head off.
Christ.
You
Take it easy. Take it easy. Lost your mind?
I mean, that's what you did.
That's what you said.
You don't just come in and insult a man in his own shop.
You can't win.
What should I have said then?
Yeah, kid, why don't you start with, hi.
Sir, I'd like a haircut if you have the time. In fact, you could talk about a construction
I
job. you
can't
just came
deal.
from. Don't swear at the guy. Just talk about people who are not in the room.
I thought it was only women that complain.
I want you to turn around and go outside.
I mean...
Don't talk about having no job, no car, no future.
Damn, you didn't have to say all that.
Excuse me, sir. I need a haircut. You old Italian son of a prick barber.
All set to go.
Wait, how old is this kid anyway?
Yeah. Look him straight in the eye, and a man can tell a lot by your handshake. Oh, help yourself there, Walt. You dumb Pollock.
I don't know how to read the room now.
Tao, this is
Does
Tim
he?
Kennedy. He's
No,
super
we
on
gotta
this
be
job.
respectful.
You got a vehicle?
Not at the moment. The goddamn pricks at the shop wants to bend me over for $2,100.
I just replaced the tranny in my Tahoe. Just under $3,200.
Goddamn thieves. It ain't right.
Come on in on Monday and we'll find something for you
He's
to do.
learned well.
And what's your name again?
Toad.
Tom.
You owe me one, Walt.
Well, I'll buy you a fruitcake for Christmas.
What are we doing?
Carry your tools in a rice bag. You can use one of these.
Oh, he's buying you your first tools too?
I'll cover it. You can pay me back on your first paycheck.
I really appreciate all this.
Forget it.
How do they know? Are you coming back from work or are you going to? Because... But how do you even solve this issue?
What you doing? Checking up on my little cousin. Where you coming from, man? Home from work. Not that you guys would know much about that. You can't just leave me alone. What?
For real?
Who bought this shit for you? Your dad? What do you guys want with me?
Isn't that your uncle? Like, you know his dad.
This is my job, man. Yo, give me that. Hey, come on. That's my stuff.
Save face.
Oh.
Hey there. Haven't seen you in a few days. Where you been?
Oh, don't tell me you didn't show up to work.
What the hell happened to you?
It's not your problem.
When?
Right after I got off work. They broke some of your tools.
Don't worry about the tools.
The way he walks like
Where's
this
your
just
cousin
makes
live?
me... We pulling up?
I'll be okay.
Like, I understand he wants to do something, but I don't want to provoke him and then, like, things escalate either. Oh...
This should be the last time.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know if this would be the last of them. Like, I don't...
Hey.
There's a cat!
You would tell your friends to stay away from Tao. If I have to come back here, it's gonna get ugly.
Oh, I don't know. I'm so worried now. I'm so worried. I'm starting to sweat. Andrew have a dog. Ugh.
How do you want your dog? I mean, steak.
We only eat cats.
Yum Yum's here too?
If he doesn't ask you out, I'm gonna ask you out.
She's the white devil.
Yeah, I'm the white devil.
He beat you to it.
Really? No kidding.
Oh, that's why you're here, huh? Okay, Toad. I see
Taking
you.
the bus.
You can't take the bus. Gotta get you something more stylish than that.
Take a limo?
How about that?
You'd let me take the Gran Torino.
Yeah, I'd let you take the Gran Torino. Really?
What if he messes it up? What if he gets jumped by his gang? Oh. Dang it. You know, every time I have a nice, happy... Whose house is that? Oh, wait.
Is everybody all right?
Oh, okay.
Where's Grandma?
Yeah. Where's Sissy?
Damn,
you sure?
What?
Well, maybe some of her friends called and they changed plans.
Yeah, let's just hope she's on a date with Trey. Sir? Oh, it'd be like... I was just relieved that she was home and... I wasn't ready for that. Oh my god. Let's call the police. I thought she was home and I was like getting ready to just cry some tears of relief. And that just went way south.
Mr. Kowalski?
Yeah, I was wondering if he would pop back up.
You okay?
No.
Yeah.
Police finally left. No one's talking.
Tao and Sue are never gonna find peace in this world.
Like, how do we...
As long as that gang's around.
I took Sue to the hospital. They're all scared. Tao especially. You know what he expects, Mr. Kowalski.
What should Tao do?
I know what I would do if I was you.
Forgiveness? Is that what you're
At
gonna
least what you
say?
think you should do. If I was Tao, I guess I'd want vengeance.
And you?
I'm trying to think about it because it's just upsetting me so
Come over
much.
here and talk to you, I guess.
Call me Walt.
What are you gonna do, Walt?
I don't know. Whatever it is, they won't have a chance.
Oh god.
What are you doing?
Thinking.
Thinking time is over.
We stay calm or else mistakes get made.
Don't let me down, Walt. Not you.
You know I'm the right man for this job. Come back here at 4 this afternoon.
Say we go now.
Mr. Tough Guy out for blood all of a sudden? You stay calm. Come back here at 4.
I wonder if I trust him going home and staying calm either.
Give me a break, please. It's the first time I've ever smoked in the house.
Oh.
Let a man enjoy himself.
All finished. $10 American.
I don't suppose your guinea hands are steady enough to
Oh
do a
my
straight
god.
You never asked for a straight shave ever.
shave. Here's a 20. Keep the change in case you hit my juggler.
Yes, they're gonna take it by 1 hour.
I don't like any of this at all. Everything he's doing, it's like...
Look very good.
Are you gonna go for a confession?
What can I do for you, Mr. Kowalski?
I'm here for a confession.
I really don't like where this is going now.
What are you up to?
Are you going to give me a confession or not? Bless me, Father, for I have sinned. 1968, I kissed Betty Jablonski. Dorothy was in the other room with the other wives.
Yes, go on.
I was never very close with my 2 sons. I didn't know how.
That's it?
It's bothered me most of my life.
Say 10 Hail Marys and 5 Our Fathers. I absolve you of all your sins.
Thank you, Padre.
You sure that's it?
Are you going to retaliate for what happened to Sue? I'm going over to that house today, Mr. Kowalski. And every other day until you see the folly in what you're planning. Go in peace.
Oh, I am at peace.
I know, that's all he's been doing all day and I don't like it.
Which one's mine?
Sir, you're not gonna become a murderer today.
I got something I want to show you. Come on. 1952, we were sent up to take out a chink machine gun. I was the only one that came back that day. Gave me a silver star. Here it is. Here, I want you to have it. We all knew the dangers that night, but we went anyway. There's always a chance you don't come back.
We're gonna roll up in there and tear some ass.
Yeah, that's foolish.
What was it like to kill a man?
I want you to
You don't
find
wanna
out.
know.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Huh?
You can't get out of there. You let
How
me
is
out
he
right
gonna
now.
get out of here if you don't come back?
You want to know what it's like to kill a man? The only thing worse is getting a Medal of Valor for killing some poor kid that wanted to just give up, that's all. I shot him right in the face with that rifle you were holding in there a while ago. Not a day goes by that I don't think about
Like
it.
the confession screen.
I got blood on my hands. That's why I'm going it alone tonight.
I wasn't ready for this.
Let me out!
I was not ready for
You've
this.
come a long way. I'm proud to say that you're my friend, but you got your whole life ahead of you.
No.
Wow!
Are you gonna say don't eat him?
I need you to watch my dog. Yeah, I love you too. Yeah, she's old too. Her name is Daisy. The keys to my house are under the ceramic turtle on the front porch. Your brother's in the basement.
I was wondering how my brother was gonna get out.
Sorry, Father. We have to go.
If we're not here, there will be bloodshed.
We can't afford to anchor a unit down to one location.
I'm staying.
No, you aren't. If you came with us, you're leaving with us.
Oh.
What's going on? He left with Father.
Oh man, he's been spotted. Dang it.
Any swamp rats in there?
I didn't think your ass would have came.
Shut up, Gook. Yeah. Watch out for your boyfriend. Now go ahead and pull those pistols like miniature cowboys.
So where's Tao at?
Don't worry about Tao.
Says who? You? Old man.
Honestly. Oh
Kinda
my
jumpy,
god.
aren't we? I've got a light. Hail Mary, full of grace.
Why? This can't be real. Why did we come out here for? You really just reached for your lighter. I mean, the religious undertone.
What happened? You need to step back.
He's a friend of mine.
What happened?
Hey, step back.
He's my friend.
Simon.
Between you and Jing啊。
你就係這地方你咁大，嗰扎你冇多，多冇不多的時，你都全部跑入嚟。人我俾冇多你顧，我係問緊你。Hey, let's step back now, okay?
The doggo too. I picked this movie to start the day because I didn't think I would cry, so I was like, oh, this is a good movie to start with.
Walt Kowalski once said to me that I didn't know anything about life or death because I was a 27-year-old virgin who held the hands of superstitious old women and promised them eternity. But he was right. I knew really nothing about life or death until I got to know Walt.
I want to leave my house to the church because Dorothy would have liked it.
Wow, that's what y'all get.
And I'd like to leave my 1972 Gran Torino to...
Girl, bye.
My friend, Tao Van Loor. On the condition that you don't chop top the roof like... Don't paint any idiotic flames on it like some white trash hillbilly. It just looks like hell. If you can refrain from doing any of that, it's yours.
Tenderly. Nothing more.
I can't even breathe anymore.
In your skin. Gentle now, my Gran Torino.
Man, I don't think I was prepared for the level of emotions that this maybe brought out. Like, I thought in the end of the day it might just be a story about the old grouchy man, the grouchy old man softening up through unexpected means. Like, you know, he says a lot of racist things. He's not very close with his family. He definitely experienced things in the war that he felt like he had to carry and shoulder. And it wasn't just like he was racist against Asians because he was in the Korean War or anything. Like, we saw he says things to all races. His barber, the black kids in that corner, everyone catches, you know, those hands. So, and when he did finally go for the confessions and he said that he felt bad about not being close to his sons, he just didn't know how. It's tough because like yeah, maybe there was a part of him that built up that wall after the war, because there was a lot more to it. It wasn't just the fact that he had to kill people. There was that. He was ordered to do things. There was that. But that final scene when we got the real confession, like through the gate, and he was looking through kind of like a real confession, right? And he said that he shot a kid. It was a kid. It was a kid who was ready to surrender. So I don't know, maybe he just found it hard to connect with his own children at that point too. Like, maybe there was a lot of guilt and remorse or trauma that he I don't know, like behind the grouchy old man. It wasn't that he hated his kids or, you know, he didn't care about them. Like he just didn't know how to get through to connecting with them. And so it was interesting when Sue was telling him that I wish we could have had a father like you. You know, he was old school and strict, and it's like, yeah, he is too. And she said, but you're American. So there's like a bit of a difference there because yes, they are Hmong, but they're also growing up in America, and like there is definitely that overlap of the old school part, but I could also, you know, just say that like there's a different level of strictness to it, because like cultural norms can be a little bit looser, you know, in America. So like I think like Asian parents and African parents too can be very critical and have high expectations of you. And like my mom I shouldn't say was, my mom is super prude. So like I remember one year she came to visit me in the US and I had like MTV on and there was like a music video playing and she heard someone saying baby and she was like, oh my gosh, that is so, like she felt like that was so scandalous and was like, oh my god, why are you listening to this? So if you're wondering why like rated R movies, I've never watched them until like now as an adult, it's like, I don't know, I think somewhere deep down it just stuck with me that like, oh my god, it's too scandalous, I can't be watching stuff like this. So like in some ways you can say that like his kids and family did try to reach out to him, like they would call, whatever, but in their case like it was always with strings attached. He never just called to be like, hey, how are you feeling, like just to chit chat. Like it was always like, hey, so about those tickets or about the house, or like even with the kids, like, oh, that couch or your car. So no one ever really showed genuine interest. Like I feel like maybe the other boys may have wanted to or could have probably found it fascinating about the chest with the memorabilia, like all his war stuff that they were looking at. They had interest in that, but they were too afraid to even like talk to him about it. Obviously, like when the neighbors did come also to try to talk to him, he shooed them away. Like the only reason that barrier was semi-broken for a little bit was because of the incident with the car, where gave him a chance to deal with his issues in the one way he knows how, which is like to confront it with a weapon, with a gun, essentially. When he helped the neighbors out, like he didn't do it for them, he was doing it for his own property. But I can't remember the order of how things happened, but like definitely like Sue caught him slipping, where I guess he was able to see her grit and toughness, like sticking up to those guys, and the persistence with Mom and Sue coming to be like, hey, we need to atone for this, like he did wrong and we want to make it right. It was killing two birds with one stone, because then Toad was able to, you know, fix up the neighbor's stuff. So while all this is happening, he's getting to bond with Toad, getting to teach him things like he would have probably done with his kids if there was a chance given. But then also there, you know, he mentioned how they're spoiled, like maybe the lifestyle that they had didn't call for any need, like they wouldn't have seen the value in fixing up something, because they'll be like, just call someone to do it. Whereas Toad, who can't afford those things, saw the value in A, learning those skills, and B, even having those tools was just so like, wow, I wish I could afford it. Yeah, I just really loved watching the progression of him bonding with the family next door, who, you know, like the grandma who's just as angry and bitter as him, kind of. And just, I don't know, like getting to have that connection with him appreciating the barbecue scene when all the ladies were just like bringing him food, him kind of mentoring Toad to get his first job, you know, go talk to the girl that you like. I was wondering, like, were we gonna forgive? Like, where the whole storyline of the priest, I was trying to see how it would fall into place, because I just kept feeling like we were being pushed against the wall here, because I don't know, it felt like an impossible task to deal with this gang. Like, if you retaliate, it's just never gonna end well. Like, how are they as a family gonna be able to make it through this if he keeps getting bullied by this gang? He can't even go to work. Even if you retaliate, like, it just keeps going. And I didn't think that they would do that to Sue, especially, like he said, that's your family. Like, how? It makes me so mad. So I just didn't see what the solution could be here, and how one guy would be able to take them all out. So I mean, I honestly was like, maybe is it gonna have to be ending all of their lives? Is that what it has to take for them to have peace? Like, but it wasn't through violence. You know, that scene when the priest came to talk to him, like, don't do this, and then he even went there to try to prevent anything from happening. And I'm like, so what does the priest think can solve this? Like, what would he do? And yes, and they did have that talk about, like, what would you do? I guess if I were you, I would do this. And and he was like, what would you do? I would come to talk to you. So him going there and I guess essentially laying down his life for the two kiddos, I mean, kind of like what Jesus did. No, he died for our sins. He was willing to die there to ensure that they can have a chance. Because he even said in the beginning of the movie, he was like, this kid doesn't stand a chance. Like, so yeah, like I really didn't know how exactly the whole religious part and the priest was gonna like help him sort through it, because like in that final scene during the confession, he didn't even confess to him about the deepest secrets. So I was like, how is this gonna end and play out? And I was even wondering about the his health part, like was that loop gonna be closed? But I mean, everything was closed in the end there, so so yeah, like I didn't know what was gonna take him out, but I knew some, like in the end, it did feel like there was some tears were gonna be shed. I didn't know if it was gonna be his health or this final thing. And now that I think about it, there was that scene in the newspaper, there was that thing in the newspaper where he was like, and everything will come to a climax, but I wasn't really listening to it, so I kind of want to go back to see what the rest of it said, and if that's how it did end up happening. And then if those numbers had any significance to it. But yes, he finally came to terms with things, and I don't feel bad for that family at all for not getting anything, or if they did, not getting what they wanted, because like they didn't deserve it. Even when he called to try to talk to them about like his health, I'm too busy, right? So at first, in the very beginning of the movie, I was like, okay, well, I understand why there is a bit of a disconnect, because like he's not very warm and he's saying all these racist things all the time. Like it might be hard to be around him, but at the same time, like Sue said, she is also on the other end of hearing racist things thrown at her left and right, but she's able to look past that to see that he is a good guy, which again, maybe the kids may not have been able to see because of whatever circumstances. Maybe his personal issues or distancing himself couldn't have made it easier, but at the same time, they are also pricks, because it's one thing to not have a relationship with your parents, but it's another thing to only want stuff from them. It was very transactional, and so it's like on both ends. Like he may not have been warm to you, but you're also just wanting things from him that maybe you don't even deserve. So, you know, like at least with Toad, he worked in the beginning for him to pay off his debt. He went to help. With them having that like I'll help you, you help me relationship, then he felt kind of entitled to talk back. You know, it wasn't until he's like, hey, you want my help, so you're gonna take the help out the way I say. But they're just like demanding things without anything else. So when he kept doing this in the end, there was a part of me, just because of like the Back to the Future, I was like, is that where the Clint Eastwood comes from? Is he gonna somehow like shoot all these guys in like 0.2 seconds and have some sort of supernatural aspect to this? Like there was a slight part of me that like almost believed he was about to do something, but when he went down, I was just shocked and in such disbelief. But anyway, this was a really good movie. Like it was very real, no sugarcoating, nothing. It was really funny, but also very heartwarming in certain parts, gut-wrenching in other parts, and I really enjoyed it. So the full-length reaction will be available on Patreon. Make sure to check it out. I'm gonna chat up with us over on Discord. I hope y'all are staying safe, and I'll catch you in the next reaction. Bye, y'all.